Basim! Join me on the roof!
فلتصحبك السلامة في رحلتك.
Basim! I knew it was you. You're not the only one with eyes that see afar.
So, Tabid, you have filled the streets with eyes and spies.
Such is the life of a Rafiq. Without my knowledge, where would we be?
Knowledge is a tool, a weapon. It can be used for good or ill. And the Order is using it for ill indeed.
What have you learned?
Rot runs deep through the House of Wisdom. They are using some ancient book, hoping to build a wicked device.
I have heard rumors of this blasphemous contraption. They call it their great work.
The Order is experimenting on people, lethally. I have stopped them for now. But someone called El Rabisu is running things at the House of Wisdom.
Any idea about who this Rabisu character could be?
I have my suspicions about the great scholar, Fazil Fahim.
That fragile old man?
The clues I have gathered tell me so.
It could be. The House of Wisdom will be hosting a great symposium soon. An informal gathering of scholars. A lecture, refreshments, chatter. Even the great Arib will attend. Go, spy out this Fazil with care. But do not throw your blade at the symposium. We don't want to show our hand just yet. But if Fazil is guilty and alone, then like a viper, strike. But you must be sure.
Before I act, I will be sure.
I've seen that thing.
The symposium should be here. Baghdad's brightest, sharing their wisdom. Pardon me. I am looking for the great scholar's lecture.
Fazl Fahim's lecture about the antediluvian antecedents of humanity will begin soon. In the meantime, please enjoy our ample stock of exquisite delicacies and tasty refreshments.
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniya, the poet? Where is Arib al-Ma'muniya, the poet? Where is Arib? I hope to catch a whiff of her magnificent aura. So rare to see her outside of the round city.
The beloved is in the garden, ruminating upon the perfection of nature.
Oh, to be a flower held in her discerning hands, inspiring such languid verse.
She must be relieved to be free of her wealthy patrons for a change.
Oh, perhaps she leads an exciting secret double life, slipping out of the palaces to find inspiration in common life.
I doubt it.
I, for one, am outraged.
The translator? What is he still doing here? Hunain, you should not be back so soon.
I know. I'm still nervous, but I couldn't stay away from my books.
I guess we must always do our duty.
وداعا.
What do you see? That astronomer might be one of them. Sayyidi, I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Good to see more young people enjoying the House of Wisdom.
Do you think the great scholar will give a good lecture?
Do not waste time listening to his nonsense. I have written many more edifying and practical books instead.
On which topics?
I have written extensively about sundials, astrolabes, stars and planets, and the circumference of the Earth.
Fascinating, Sayyidi. I shall read more of your work soon. Wada'an. That astronomer might be one of them, though I doubt it.
Hey, call the watch! Don't let him get away!
Impressive door. Where does it go?
Those who came before are...
What?
I said, those who came before are...
Never mind.
The old commander would not have looked for this.
God curse you. No respect for authority.
Locked. Not getting in this way.
Hey, Nine Fingers! Over here!
I told you I'd see you around.
Indeed. And what brings you back?
I want to show you something.
چندین کیسه الیاف برایشان آمده بود و در ریختن
These House of Wisdom boars collect the wildest trinkets and gadgets.
I have been here before, Nihal. This is Ahmed ibn Musa's office. Have you been sneaking in there?
Ahmed and his brothers are capable of designing some fantastic devices.
Not all of his ideas are that practical, I'm afraid.
Don't be so smug. The world is full of wonders. It gives me a tingle down my spine. Like I'm nearing a cosmic secret.
You read too much about magicians and lost cities buried beneath the dunes.
You don't read enough. Perhaps there are other worlds, other people, out among the stars.
Nonsense.
this remind you of your nightmares?
No. More like something from the Bimaristan. Or a training chart of the Hidden Ones.
Ah, yes. The swift ways to kill silently. Death in seconds.
This. I have seen this one before. Is this what you wanted to show me?
Yes. It reminded me of that object we found at the palace. What is it?
A drawing from an ancient book.
There is something you are not telling me.
You do not want to know what happens behind closed doors.
Why? Because you do not know either?
Because, as Derwish says, sometimes it is better not to know the truth behind the things we must do.
The truth, Basim, is that everything is here in front of you. But you refuse to look at it. This is about you. It has always been about you, ever since that night.
I took an oath, Nihal, to leave my old life behind and walk this path of shadows.
And maybe someday you will find the light. But until then, I will walk behind you every step of the way to remind you not to forget who you are.
Is that a threat?
I do not know.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
لا تنسى أنهم قالوا ذلك تعجب علماء الرياضيات المراجعة المرحلة التي أجرينا لكن يبدو أن أي شخص يرتدي جوارب زرقاء مريعة كفيلم حتى هو حيال الجريمة داخل الجدران قائلا من الشرطة إنهم يتباهون بتحديد قطاع فقط كل ما في محفظتك فإني عثرت على مكان جديد.
Pardon me. The lecture will begin soon. Please, amuse yourself with the other guests until the gong summons you.
أعلم أن النوع في أسواق زال المحور كما صرح الفرجان حدث طويلا علي إحضار بعض لكني أعتقد أن العقاب كان قاسيا. عرضت الأمر على قصة. من يدري ما قال إنه سيفكر فيها ويعود.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
مساعدتك، لكن ليس هذا الشهر. سأسافر ل6 أسابيع على الأقل. يريد مني أن أتوفر تعقب العشاء.
أن يبدو أحمد بمظهر لائق.
أسترق السمع إلى العلماء المنقلبين وتجار التحف الغريبة، وأشعر بالأمل برغم ما يحتمل
ليس المكان المناسب لرجل بسيط.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
الماضي الذي يتناول
Show me everything. I better not use my weapons here.
اعتبرني متذمرا، لكنني لا أشعر يقعد جديدة من الأسطر مع قافلة الجمال.
Not decency these days.
ذلك المدعو لا أحد يعلم متى سيعود الحسن. إنه في حالة مزاجية سيئة.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
عند سيرك داخل المدينة المدونة.
داشتم کمی از اون پرچه.
There is that poet Abidlab, whose work keeps turning up in unexpected places.
Spirit of the sands. Pilot. Yes?
Symmetry of sky and sea, but only in thine eye do these two planes meet.
You have read my work. And who might you be?
A lover of poetry, nothing more. And of order. Or should I say, chaos.
I know only one living poet who loves chaos that much. Ali ibn Muhammad. Are you a fan of his pedestrian work?
The rivalry between you two is legendary. It enhances the craft. I cannot choose.
You are most diplomatic. But I would rather seek inspiration among these lovely blooms. Good day.
Sounds like the lecture is about to begin. I should return to the Kahraman. Pardon me. Is Fazil Fahim's lecture ready to begin?
Indeed it is. Head inside if you please.
Welcome, one and all, to the House of Wisdom, center of learning in Baghdad, indeed, of the entire world. I am Fazil Fahim al-Kimsa, first scholar of the House of Wisdom, wisest of the wise. Today, I will shock you with what may sound like outrageous blasphemies. Do not fear, good people. Though I am old, my mind remains sharp as steel. Today I speak of mysteries, of creatures from the antediluvian age. Do not the ancient prophets tell us about giants from before the flood who forsook Allah and worshipped false idols? Is it not possible these giants built marvels, works of wondrous power, now lost to us?
Zahra and Hassan are both dead, slain by an assassin's blade.
They're dead.
Sayyidi, I urge you to hide until it's safe. Apologies, people, but our lecture has concluded. Please, feel free to explore the House of Wisdom's many fine chambers.
You call yourself the great scholar, Fazil. You who burn books and hope the smoke will hide your crimes. How many did you sacrifice in your search for knowledge? How many did you use, damage, and discard in the name of discovery? Now you hide within the House of Wisdom. The house you led astray. But I will find you. And I will exact justice for every soul you savaged for your great work. It is true. Fazil leads the order in Abbasiyya. I need to hunt him down.
لكني أسمع ضوضاء غريبة.
The old fraud clause element.
وعليك نخطب.
I remain profoundly unedified.
Did you see the powerful fellow on the great scholar's face?
He looked like somebody about to get his skull bruised.
How?
Forget I mentioned it.
How exciting. What do you think frightened the great scholar?
The old fool must have imagined one of his antediluvian creatures. He's an absolute disgrace.
But where did he run off to?
There's rumors of hidden passages beneath the House of Wisdom. Maybe he hid down there.
I have heard the rooftop gardener mention these places, yes.
What a colorful detail to include in my verse. The scholar by secret tunnels fled, chased by delusions of deities who want him dead.
Guide me in hidden.
بين العبير عليك لسوء الحظ. فأنا أسترجع ما قاله المعلم.
Pardon me, but I heard a rumor about a hidden basement beneath the House of Wisdom.
A secret basement? You must be joking.
No, not at all. Surely, such a large building must have basements and cellars to store books and inks.
I'm aware of no such location on these premises.
Perhaps a little token of my appreciation will jog your memory.
Most generous. Murders, mayhem, and bonfires. It's time for me to depart the House of Wisdom. Father has a fine carpet shop in Samara. He always wanted me to take up the family trade.
A wise choice. Now, about any hidden cellars?
Oh, yes, of course, forgive me. Now that you mention it, there is a basement hatch in the northwest courtyard.
Thank you. Gatekeeper, let me pass.
Those who came before...
What are you talking about?
Those who came before are...
Let me get back to you.
I've lost Fazil's greatest work.
Let us get a wider view.
التجربة. أحاول سآتي لمساعدتكم.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
أوه، لا يبدو ذلك آمنا.
Hey! What?
على ذكر الحديث عن الأشياء حول البلدة، ذكرتني. لقد وجدت خبازا جيدا حقا عند المحول. سأصحبك إلى هناك. يمكنك شكري بأحد أرغفتي. أوقفني إذا كنت قد سمعت بذلك. لكن
Keep to the roof, I say. Plenty of work to do up here. Safer too. Avoid dark hallways, especially after the murder in the library. What's this place coming to? And those screams from the basement. Makes my stomach crawl to hear such pain.
Hold on! Die! Turn and face me!
I have somewhere else I need
Better not use my weapons here. This key could be useful. Survey the area, Enkidu. Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed. Be my eyes, Enkidu. This looks like a hidden entrance. Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
What the hell? You die now!
Taban!
That's it! Steady now! One slip, blood bag!
Did you yourself yet?
That's your balance! Right!
Come back and die with honor.
Mine!
Fixing yourself, mate?
Let's talk, hmm?
Got this, coward!
Yeah.
Walk away, just walk away. You're with
I
me!
better not use my weapons here.
Get away! Go! Right! Go! Coward won't be so lucky next time!
All in, warrior!
I'll flay you when I find you!
Go in peace.
Find the cockroach! Now! Gone. Only a matter of time. Who? Nobody gets past me. Be mine soon. Hey! What? I'm here! Wait! Seen that one!
Keep it up! Measure your
Bits
strike!
of you off my boots!
That's right, boss. Turn and face me!
There is a deep wrongness here.
I'll
A
watch your
reek.
back. I'll silence you!
Be better. There is a deep wrongness here. A reek of rotten iron. Those robes might help me get closer to Fazil. What have they done to these people? Poor guy will not need this anymore. This should help me blend in.
Where is my robe? I can't meet the scholar without my special robe.
Shiny place.
subject! In here, now!
There are horrors here, but the most terrifying thing is that I have seen it all before. Somehow.
Who dares meddle with my great work? Killing my allies and spoiling my lecture. It's an outrage.
It looks like the handiwork of a trained assassin.
Must be some faction in the Round City. Or one of those jealous broods in Sharqiyya.
These killings were too subtle for mercenaries.
No matter. Once I understand how the mechanism works, I will prove myself to Al-Bahamud.
In here, Lackwit.
You are new, aren't you? I don't recognize you. They promised you gold when you volunteered, yes? No matter. What you are about to behold surpasses all worldly riches. Don't be afraid. Are you afraid? This is my great work. I call it Aruha. It will take you on a journey to another realm. Why did the first ones leave this world behind filled with fools, I wonder, and make so few of me? We call this the House of Wisdom, but its foundations are unsound. For beneath the House of Wisdom lies the Dungeon of Ignorance, and upon such dark secrets we build our philosophies. Science is the noblest purpose. Knowledge is the greatest power.
No.
No? Then what?
Justice.
This may be the place. It may be here where lies absolute knowledge. It is not how I remember it. Behind the doors, it looked brighter.
But in the end, all we see is darkness. I need to get out of here. Get back to the inn. That person looks suspicious. I should investigate.
Stop you! I know that face!
هاي خذوا
ألديك اعتقاد أن الإسماعيليين يستطيعون؟
Basim ibn Ishaq.
How did you find this place?
Easy. I just followed the trails of blood.
You should not be here.
Do you talk to him?
Sometimes. Yes.
But he does not answer. I do. We have drifted apart since that day. But what we have seen back at the palace, this light, these sounds, we cannot have possibly forgotten.
Unlike you, Nihal, I keep the past in the past.
You call yesterday the past? And this jinni of yours, this repulsive shadow that crushes your chest, has it crawled back into the past too?
No. It is still here. Sometimes, even in the day, I feel its breath on my neck. The nightmare invades the real world, or has always been part of it.
This is part of your reality, Basim. I am a part of your reality too. I am your past. Tell me, will you leave me there? In the dark corners of your memory?
I will not.
Now, if you could invent a mechanical rug sweeper, Basim.
It is done.
And how did it all play out?
I'm afraid this is a tale for another day. We will save it for one of our campfires.
You have done well, my friend.
Better get back to my work. You know how easily I get bored. Thank you for what you did, Basim.
It is the truth. You have done well. One last thing. Arib, was she involved?
Not that I know. But we must remain vigilant. Ah, a book of poetry by the Tebed. I would like to ask you something.
Please, go ahead.
Thank you, Tebed. That is all for now.
New contracts have been posted on the board.
Greetings.
Well met.
What is new from the workshop?
Here's what I have. Is that it?
If you can improve this in any way.
Be my guest. Seen enough?
I am in your debt.
Goodbye.
الحصص.
A request for help from Murjana, the daughter of Ali Baba, a trader rich beyond measure. What could the daughter of a famed merchant want? It says to meet her outside the gates of Baghdad.